Hotkey Books presents Robin Hood 7, Prisons, Parties and Powerboats. Written by Robert Muchamore and read by Joe Jameson. The story so far. Once upon a time, Robin Hood lived with his dad, Arda, and half-brother, Little John. He was a regular kid, spending his days battling boredom in school and free time practicing archery stunts or hanging with his bestie, Alan Adale. Everything changed when Robin's dad got sent to prison for a crime he didn't commit. Robin's half-brother Little John discovered that his mum was the super-wealthy Marjorie, Sheriff of Nottingham, and went to live with her, while local gangster Guy Gisborne put a bounty on Robin's head, forcing him to hide out in Sherwood Forest and join a gang of rebels led by Emma and Will Scarlock. With his new rebel pals, Robin blew up cash machines, hacked computers, caused a massive flood, flipped a police car, paint-bombed a house, and became a social media sensation, with footage of his escapades getting millions of views. And now. It's springtime in Sherwood. After a brutal winter, Will Scarlock's rebels are gaining strength, with more members, organised security teams, and steady supplies of food and equipment to their base inside the abandoned Sherwood Castle resort and casino. Things look good for Robin too, reunited with his friend Alan Adale and chilling in the castle penthouse with girlfriend Josie Longshanks. Meanwhile, Robin's dad Arda is freshly released from prison and running a popular campaign to beat Guy Gisborne and get elected as the next Sheriff of Nottingham. But life for our 13-year-old hero isn't perfect. Guy Gisborne has upped the bounty on Robin's head to £1 million, while his friend, Marion Maid, is locked up in Pelican Island prison, where she faces daily violence and bullying. Worst of all, national elections are less than 6 weeks away. Despite numerous scandals, Nottingham's outgoing sheriff, Marjorie Kovacevic, still has a narrow lead in the race to become president. And she's promised to wipe out Robin and the rebels if she wins. Chapter 1. 99,000 Brown Balloons. The Rolls-Royce SUV was humongous, but Little John still seemed too big for it as he squeezed out of the rear door. Photographers snapped pictures as his girlfriend, Claire Gisborne, exited the opposite side, while their bodyguards scooped armfuls of shopping from the boot. "Claire!" a journalist shouted as the pair set off across carpeted marble towards the revolving door of Capital City's third poshest hotel. "How do you feel about claims that your father is responsible for the deaths of 3 workers at Mile End landfill site?" "Is Guy Gisborne fit to be the next Sheriff of Nottingham?" another added. Claire's eyes flickered resentment, but her mouth stayed shut. As Little John put his arm around his girlfriend, the media turned on him. "John Hood, will you be supporting your father's bid to become Sheriff of Nottingham, or your mother's bid to become president?" John tutted. "I'm neutral. Can't you lot think of a new question?" As Claire whispered, "Just say nothing," in John's ear, a TV reporter noticed the bodyguard holding bags with swag from the kind of shops where the cheapest item is a £200 baseball cap. "How much did you spend?" the TV guy asked. "Would your brother Robin approve of your shopping spree?" another asked, "while refugees in Sherwood Forest go hungry?" As John and Claire neared the revolving doors, a photographer stepped into their path and fired a powerful camera flash in their faces. It was noon and sunny, so the flash was just to annoy them. If either 17-year-old reacted, it would be all over the news. "Son of presidential candidate goes on rampage after extravagant shopping spree." John would have loved to use his 120-kilo frame to splat the photographer,
Sample complete. Ready to continue?